Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. I'm getting many comments about Chiliz CHZ. Before we continue, do not forget to join our monthly subscription, Patreon/Mind Your Crypto. And of course, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day. Let's start right now with CHZ against USDT chart. We talked about that if we close above the 4-hour frame, preferably in the daily frame, the 0.2436 around there, we are going to go even higher, right? Yeah, it is the case, and eventually we are going to get even higher. We are going to see some risks that we are having, including, if you remember yesterday, we were talking about the high risks that we are having with the commodity channel index. But anyway, I'm going to show you the next price targets for CHZ against USDT chart. So CHZ right here, if we go to the 1-hour frame, had a correction mainly because we were going into a triangle, and this was not a bullish pennant. Other than that, this was a neutral triangle. We went down from it, had a correction, and now we are having bottom tweezers in the 1-hour frame. What are bottom tweezers? Bottom tweezers are when the next to the left candlestick, for example, let's say that we are having this one, if the next candlestick in the 1-hour frame or whatever time frame opens up or has the same bottom as the previous one, okay, and it closes with the same bottom, because right here we have the exact same bottom, 0.2353, 0.2353, then the most likely it is we go even higher. Now, what's the problem? If you see it in the 1-hour frame, it has lower chances to happen. If you see it in the 4-hour frame, it has more. But right now in the 4-hour frame, we haven't seen it. In the 1-hour frame, we saw it just before. Anyway, the target that we need for now to get past on in order for the short term to achieve the targets that we will talk about later is the 0.2436. Now, if we close above the 0.2436, we are going to go even higher towards the next price targets. Anyway, the next price targets for CHZ should be the case that we are going to 0.29 along with the 0.30 U to 31 USDT. I'm going a little bit back to the CHZ against Bitcoin chart, and here is what I'm going to tell you, and you need to be careful. We have multiple bearish RSI divergences in the daily frame. This means that CHZ against Bitcoin chart in the daily frame is going to underperform, and therefore CHZ against USDT chart is going to depend a lot, but a lot, from BTC. Right here, I'm going to draw the Fibonacci from this top right here, ending up to this bottom. Okay, so we are ready to go. Yeah, found it. So you can see that in the Fibonacci retracement, what we did was to have a correction going on, stopping at the 0.618. This is usually when we have the other uptrend. Okay, and this was the best thing that CHZ could do. Anyway, for the time being though, what we need to do next, it is not only to find it as a support level, but eventually to have a huge buying pressure and to close above the 0.30s, 1365. Around there, this line right here, we need to close above in the weekly frame, and we can go insanely parabolic. But at this time, I want you to be careful, because in the weekly scale, we are forming a bearish RSI divergence, possibly forming a bearish RSI divergence, and this should mean that CHZ is going to have a huge correction against Bitcoin chart. This will mean that CHZ into the next few days is going to move dependently with BTC and not independently. Right here, we can go to the 0.2921 and 0.31, but you have to be a little bit careful, because if we do not go in the short term, for example, until the end of the week, then we have a problem. We are going to see a correction before we achieve the targets. Anyway, the hopes are still in. You can see that we haven't lost actually our support levels. 20 DMA is still our support level, and we are having the bottom tweezers in the 1-hour frame. Things are looking good, but you have to be careful. If you see it struggling into the next few days, please just exit, okay? Because we are having a very huge risk due to the fact that maybe CHZ is going to be in a huge corrective mode against Bitcoin chart. If we go into an impulse wave mode in the weekly frame, then say goodbye to CHZ. It is going to fly above, even higher than the 0.31. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to join our monthly subscription, and see you soon with many more videos. Bye.